Hello, peace and blessings. This is Jovhannah, the spiritual love healer. I wanted to just give a spiritual love message. So it's just going to be a general tarot reading to provide guidance, insight for you in love and life. And so this is kind of a little random, but I just felt really inspired to do it. So we're in the retrograde season. I'm just going to call it retrograde season. We've just come out of very powerful eclipse energy. And this month it's been very interesting. So I thought it would be good to come on and just kind of provide some mid-month guidance, because I know for me personally, it has been a very wild month as far as, just as far as, first of all, things seem to be moving really quickly. And I was feeling a little unsettled a bit, and that was kind of unfamiliar because I felt like very grounded and then not very grounded. So I was like, well, if I'm feeling this way, I'm sure other people are too. So I was just kind of guided to come and provide a bit of spiritual guidance here for us all. So as I was shuffling, the Four of Pentacles fell out. And for me, that card is always about being grounded and not losing our balance. And I love this card because there's this beautiful mermaid who's sitting there. She's kind of brushing her hair, and behind her is the waterfall. And I feel like this month, that's the waterfall. Like all of these energies that have been impacting us. Cancer season, we had the full moon, the new moon, the eclipses, the retrograde, just all of that. The retrograde moved from Leo back into Cancer. So and then again, Cancer season, lots of watery energy. There's a lot of familial things that are coming up for people, possibly karmic, ancestral patterns, ties, connections. Stuff is bubbling up. And so what I'm getting just from this Four of Pentacles is that it's really important not to lose focus, not to lose sight of ourselves amongst all of these things, because when those patterns and fears and stuff start bubbling up, we can start doubting ourselves. We can start doubting who we are, like what are we here for, our purpose, like our relationships, everything, like just, and going, kind of retreating, going within. And And so it's important to stay grounded in who you are. It's important to stay grounded in what it is that you're trying to do for yourself, whether it is a love relationship or whether it is, your business, your career, your fitness, whatever that is. It's important that you stay very grounded. And what I like is that as, the waterfall is back here flowing, she's sitting on this rock, which again, to me, it's very grounding. And because she is a mermaid sitting here, right? She can swim through these waters. So we have the power to explore, these feelings. We can ride the wave without it overtaking us. But in order to do that, we have to be grounded. And it's funny because on the bottom of the deck, again, is the Four of Pentacles. The fours follow me quite a bit. So I know that this is definitely a message that was needed to be shared. Stability, being grounded, taking time to relax and to reflect. I know me, like I love sitting out at night on the porch, looking up at the moon, talking to the moon, just basking in the moonlight. So some of you may need to start doing that, taking moon baths, just when the world is quiet, meditating, thinking on what it is that you want, spending time with your loved ones, with the people that matter, and not being so much in your head that you are starting to lose sight of the things that you want for yourself and of who that you truly are. And so again, the Empress comes out. A lot of times when I see the Four of Pentacles, the Empress is not too far behind. So this is really remembering who you are. You are this beautiful, beautiful goddess. You are being guided, protected, all of that. And again, what happens when you swim through these waters is you come out on the other side. So we start here, we dive into, you know, the strong, powerful waterfall, and look, we made it, and we've got something to show for it. This is like, you know, I survived, you know, I rode the ride, got the t-shirt, everything is all good, like I got this. This is what this means. So this to me is confirmation that we just need to stay grounded in ourselves, in our beliefs, in our vision. Stay grounded, and when you're ready, allow yourself to explore what is coming up for you. So for some people that might mean you get a coach or a healer, therapist, something, because it's time for those old beliefs to be let go of. It's time to release them. It's time to move into a new way of thinking. So you're going to come out of this with a lot of clarity, with new thoughts, with new ideas, with a new way of seeing things, with a new way of expressing yourself. Because that old stuff, it's got to die. It's got to let go. And so what I see here in the Lovers is this beautiful energy of self-love, of visualization of your of the life that you want, and really being appreciative of the entire process. And what I like here, right? So if we connect all these cards, so we started right here, right? We started here, getting grounded, getting centered, taking care of us, and then we dive into these waters. So now we're in the water and we're reflecting. We're reflecting and we're visualizing on who it is that we are, what it is that we truly want for ourselves. Most importantly, not some, because this is very Little Mermaid-ish. And for some people, it's like, why would you give up your voice and your magic as a mermaid to go love, you know, for a man, right? So is what you want for yourself truly a reflection of who you are at your core? These are the things that we need to explore. Like, why do I want this for myself? Is this who I really am? Or is this something that I think I want? Or is this something that somebody else told me I should want? What is it? But the beautiful thing is that you come out on the other side. So there's some growth and maturity here after you go in and you explore those things. So like, for instance, if you are like feeling like, oh my God, I am not doing shit with my life. What's going on? Like, oh my goodness. Is it because somebody told you that you're supposed to go to medical school, but you really wanted to be a hairdresser? Is it because somebody told you that you're supposed to be married at a certain time, but you don't even know if that's in the cards? You want to travel the world. So getting clear on what's really important for you. And if it is trading in your magical mermaid tail for a set of legs, and that's in alignment and that resonates, then go for what works for you. The key is not holding yourself back or not feeling bad about yourself because of what somebody else thinks, because of what somebody else is trying to design for your life. So once you get super clear, then you emerge on the other side like, yes, this is me. This is me in all my gloriousness. This is me in all my fullness. This is me in all my radiance. I survived. I made it through. And this is who I am. This is who I choose to be. And there's this air of like royalty, of regalness, of pride, because you did make it through. You decided who you wanted to be. And I love how this star is like right over her head. To me, that's divine connection, that's divine guidance. So once you choose yourself, once you choose to be authentic, once you choose your highest self, your soul purpose, you're unstoppable. And so sometimes we just need that reminder to stay grounded in ourselves and our purpose and our mission, because the things that are passing us, those emotions, those replaying stories, those replaying thoughts, they can get us off balance because we might start to think they're real. And that's why it's important to explore, where did this come from? Is this even me? What is it that I love? What's authentic to me? Where do I want to go? Who do I want to be? What do I need? What life do I envision for myself? And that's what's important. even when we start talking about relationships, and this is something I'll be covering in the Heartbreak Healing Circle, of course, that will be released soon, is we can't lose sight of ourselves when we're in a relationship. And that happens so much, especially if you are a giver, a nurturer, just a big-hearted, loving, chakra on, heart chakra on fleek person. You can get into a relationship and get so lost in your partner, what they think of you, what they want, what they need, that you forget yourself. You forget about your hobbies. You stop going, running or walking in the morning. You're so invested in them that you forget who you are in the process. And we don't want that. Your relationship should help you grow. They should help you glow. They should help you thrive as the individual that you are. And so remember that as well, if maybe you've got some relationship things going on in the background. And so I pulled, an oracle card kind of jumped out at me, and it's the law of attraction, which I just love. And really, I love talking about the law of attraction. What we focus on is what we bring to us. The things that we think, the things that we feed with our emotions, that's what grows. If you do not like what you're creating, if you don't like what you see, it's time to start to change your thoughts, to shift your habits, your mindset, so that you can start to attract to you what you want. And for some of you, it's time to move. For some of you, it's time to move. You might have been sitting here too damn long, ignoring some of those things that are bubbling up inside of you. Maybe there's a dam back here and it's about to burst, and all this water is just about to flow over on top of you. So for some of you, it's time to move. It's time to take action. It's time to explore these feelings, these thoughts, these emotions, so that you can do the work. So that you can do the work and emerge as who you truly are. So yeah, it's time. It's time. It is time. So if you've been looking for confirmation, here it is. It's here. So it's time for you to start attracting what you want. It's time for you to start living the life that you desire. It's time for a change, y'all. And I think that's really beautiful, because that's what this energy is all about. Like, if you are ready for something different, if you are ready for something new, this is the time to start doing it. Today is the day. If you wait, you're going to keep waiting and waiting and waiting. So make today your day, that you do something different, that you shake things up, that you start to release that old stuff. That old stuff is probably from your childhood. It's probably something somebody planted inside of you. It's probably something that no longer even resonates with who you are or who you are trying to be, and it's time to let that shit go. If you need help, head over to thespirituallovehealer.com. I do offer spiritual coaching, healing, guidance, so that I can help you on your journey to inner peace, to wholeness, and love, and moving away from the past, because that shit don't count no more. It's time to let it go. It's time to grow, to evolve, to level up, and to blossom into the beautiful being that you truly are. Thank you so much for watching. Share this with your friends, because I know they need this message too. And I will see you on the other side. Peace.